Hi, my name is Subu Arumugam, and I'm from Chicago, and I am here at GlobalLogic in Noida, India. And I'm here because we're building a physicians community website. It's a pretty cool concept. The idea really is to allow physicians to share information with each other. And this is really good. It's cool for you and I as patients, because if they share information with each other, then that means better medical care for you and I. You may ask, you may wonder, why don't they share information with each other? They do, but the current ways that they do it, it's not good. It's conferences, journals, and the lead time to get an article or a talk into a conference can be anywhere from 6 months to 18 months. So there's a long lag time before up-to-date or fresh knowledge gets out there. So if you put this on the internet and allow people to access it that way, then you'll end up with a really good product. So I'm here in Noida, India at GlobalLogic, and you may wonder how I landed here. So basically, we already have our site built. It's still pre-alpha, but we wanted to add a new feature to it. And we wanted to get this feature as robust as possible in as little amount of time as possible. It's important from a business standpoint for us to have this feature to help attract a community to us. The more people that are part of the network, the better the information sharing, the better medical care should improve. So basically, how did I hear about GlobalLogic? I read a lot online, offline, and there's a blog by a gentleman named Stowe Boyd, and his blog, he writes a lot about professional networking, social networking, Web 2.0, and a lot about how the edge changes the center. And he's worked with GlobalLogic on a couple of projects. So Stowe Boyd gave me a handshake to GlobalLogic, and I contacted them, and I liked what I heard. So after a little bit more investigation, a good amount of understanding how they do things, it sounded like it was an attractive partnership. So they basically use a system of agile programming, a series of sprints to get to your end product. And so in a very quick amount of time, we were looking at probably getting a very good feature, a very robust feature. So those were two extremely attractive reasons to engage with them. Another attractive reason is really smart people work here. And they work with a lot of projects for a lot of companies. And so they have a wide knowledge base, a deep knowledge base. And they're giving us a lot of suggestions on how to improve what we brought to them to build. So that's very attractive as well. Very important reason for us. We're a startup. We have limited funds, and so it's more cost effective for us to build a product here in Noida, India, with GlobalLogic than to build it in Silicon Valley or in Chicago or in New York. So I'd like to introduce Kapil Rezada, who is managing our project here at GlobalLogic. Kapil has been working tirelessly an incredible amount of time, spending an incredible amount of time helping us during the product discovery phase for the additional features that we want to add to SUFO. He's brought a lot of great ideas to the table, and he's challenged a lot of what we've already thought about.
So we've been having the product discovery session with Subu, and they've kind of gone great so far. When Subu came here for SUFO development, we already had a product in place, and what we're really looking to do here is to add some key capabilities in the product. And what was particularly heartening for us as a team here is that in spite of the fact that there's been a considerable thought process that has gone into it, we were able to identify a set of capabilities and functionalities that we thought would be really great for the product before it hits the market. I might also add that it always helps to have a partner like Subu, who's got some great ideas and is very clear on where we want to take the product forward, because it helps so much in the team to get the concept in and also to arrive at decisions rapidly. Yeah. So we are now in our second week, and Subbu leaves by the end of this week. And I think both of us, myself, Subbu, and the team, I think we're kind of getting a very comfortable feeling now that we have reached a stage where we've got a really good understanding of what kind of capabilities we are adding, and also we've started early with the visualization process. So, and that's going to continue once Subbu leaves by the end of this week. And so we're looking quite good, and we hope to continue these engagements offline once Subbu's back in the US.
Hello, I'd like to introduce you to some of the people that are working with us on SUFO here at GlobalLogic. This is Indranil. He is the systems architect on SUFO. And this is Ravi. He is the technical architect on SUFO.
Hi, Subbu.
Hi, Indranil. Hi, Ravi.
SUFO has got many innovative features. So the challenge here is to estimate the time needed to develop the new functionality and deliver to those estimates.
SUFO is a great product, but a lot of functionality in SUFO has already been developed. When we have started developing SUFO in version 1.0, we need to keep in mind of the technology constraints, the quality constraints, and the product dynamics that has already gone into SUFO, and then prescribe a solution. And we are going to do that in just 2 months. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hi, so I'm with Amol at GlobalLogic. Amol is part of GlobalLogic's product usability design group. He's been helping us develop a feature set for the new product that we want to inject into SUFO. Basically, it's an interesting process. We start with creating
user profiles.
User profiles,
Yes.
and then move from there, where we explode it and basically pick apart features from that.
Right. So essentially, we are trying to help Subbu come out with the entire set of features that he wants to build in as a part of an extension of this product. We have followed the typical process of interface design and usability in this case, starting with identification of user profiles, moving on to building the personas, and subsequently building on scenarios, from which we have actually derived the feature set, and then the visualizations will take over. And as part of the visualization process, we're going to take and create wireframes, which will then be fed to the engineering team, who'll actually build on the product based on our initial work that we do with Subbu.